Hi guys, Rolson here. Today I want to talk about burning out. If you ever feel burned out, stressed out, feel like you have too much to do, or everything is moving too fast and you don't have time to do everything that you want to do, maybe you can use some of the tips that I have for you in this video because I've had this problem a lot. I'm very bad at not getting burnout. Like I burn myself out constantly. It's like the biggest problem that I have in my entire career is that I work too much and too fast, and I'm too focused on always getting to the next thing. And then I do a lot of stuff in no time. Like the time, if you've been following along on this channel, my YouTube channel, I started like 3 different channels at one point within like a month, and I just started posting a lot of, like, I posted crypto content, I started posting podcast content, and then I did the main channel here as well. And then after some time I came on and had a video where I said I'm gonna close down these other channels and I'm gonna focus on this one channel. And yeah, then I've had a break because I'm moving soon, and yeah, so you guys know if you've been following along. But what I've started to do is, for example, today I have a lot of stuff that I could be doing on my companies, on my social media accounts, my YouTube channel, and I've basically set off the entire day today to do one thing, which is write this blog post for one of our websites with a case from one of our customers. So I called the customer yesterday and I interviewed him about, he found an investor through our website, and so we wanted to kind of make a case out of it and tell people about like his story, and so I interviewed him, and today I have to kind of write out this whole like article to post on the website, and also create lots of other bits of content out of that one blog post. But for today, I just set my goal for today was just to write out the blog post. And normally in the past, I would probably have put that as like one point on my to-do list, and then I would have like 10 other points that I would try to get through today, and then I would try to hurry up to get through this thing, and it would become this stressful process. Instead of now today, I've just put on some soothing music, some lo-fi study chill music, and just taken my time in writing out the blog post, making it good, feeling inspired about like how do I want to write this. I try to put some personality into it as well, like what was my thoughts when I was talking to him, some of the things that he said I could really relate to about being an entrepreneur, and so I've really tried to make it as good as possible and spend as much time during the day today to make it as good as possible. I've been listening to our conversation because I recorded it through and through a couple of times to kind of get every little detail that there could be interesting to have in this blog post. And when you think about it, it's like when this blog post goes up on the website, we're never gonna like change it again. Probably it's just gonna be there, and it's gonna be there forever, or until we close down the website, or like the world ends or something like that, right? That's how it is with online business. Like you make stuff and you put it online and it stays there forever. So this case is going to generate customers for us, hopefully, forever. And so why would I be in such a hurry to finish it? Why would I not spend the entire day to make this as good as possible when I know that it's going to stay out there for years and years and years and be read by many people and probably give us some customers from time to time? And I've really tried to shift my mindset over to that way of thinking, like giving myself time to do everything and doing everything as good as I possibly can, instead of trying to put as many tasks into my day as humanly possible. That was my way of working before, was just like grinding. I need to do as much as I possibly can today was always my goal, like within these 24 hours. So another thing that I've done differently is, this is just one case, but I've been reaching out to like all of our customers to get these cases in. And there are several people who have come back and said they want to be part of a blog post like this. And so I had many, and yesterday I thought about maybe I should just do all of the conversations with all of these guys in one day. And that was probably how I would have done it before. But then I thought, like, I could feel it already that that's going to be so stressful. And also, I'm not going to be able to remember everything that is said in all of these conversations. So maybe the quality of each blog post will be higher if I really focus down on the one blog post at a time. And I say, okay, today I just have the conversation with the one guy. Then tomorrow I'm going to write out the entire blog post. I'm going to have only that conversation in my head. I'm not going to have the other 5 conversations that I had with other customers that can like confuse my thoughts. I'm going to focus on this one conversation, write out the blog post as good as I can. And then when that's all done and that's published, then I'll call the next guy and have a whole conversation and write out the blog post. So I really take it one step at a time, one task at a time, and I finish the task and I do it thoroughly before I move on to the next thing. Because another thing about that is it's stressful to never kind of allow yourself to be really present with what you're doing. Because if you're always trying to get to the next thing, get to the next thing, get to the next thing, you're never really present in the moment with the task at hand. You might be doing the task, but you're thinking about all of the other things that you are supposed to do today, and how fast can I get this done so I can get to the next thing. And that just becomes this constant stressor that you put on yourself, which leads to burning out. And when you burn out on something, or you get stressed out, you lose all of your momentum, because you need to then take a break and stop, or just dial it back and like close down the YouTube channels like I did. And so really that's just a lot of wasted time. You spend a lot of time doing all of these things, but now because you burn out on it, you have to take a step back and kind of take a pause, and you lose your momentum. And momentum is really what makes things move fast. And that's why sometimes working slow in this way makes you move faster. You work slow, but you move fast. Because when you're consistent and you keep building a momentum by doing things thoroughly and doing them one at a time and focusing and being in the present moment with the thing that you're doing, then the snowball effect starts running. And that's really what it's all about. That's why consistency in anything you're doing is so important. It's not the effort that you put in the one day where you did 100 things in a day. That's not what gets you to a good result, or to something that is growing rapidly. What it's going to get you there is consistency, like showing up every day and putting in quality work, quality time into it, and staying energized and staying focused and staying motivated. And you can so easily kill your own motivation by burning yourself out on things, or stressing yourself out, or wanting to get to the result. You really need to focus on the process. So that's my advice in this video. That's what I just wanted to say. I just finished up the blog post, and now I'm gonna go and pick up my daughter from daycare, because it's my pickup day today. And I'm gonna just like clear my head a little bit, and I might look at the blog post later to kind of just see if there's anything I want to edit, and then I need to send it to the customer, and hopefully he just accepts it, or he has some small edits and we make those, and then I can publish it, and then I can move on to the next case. And I think if I move forward in this fashion, then within the next week or so, I'll have these 5 cases out, which is just good quality cases that can be on the website for many years and generate a lot of new customers for us for many years into the future. So yeah, that was my advice for you today. And now I have to go pick up my daughter. So I'll just see you guys in the next video.